Alright everyone, welcome back once more to another go at Steins Gate. I gotta say guys, right now, I am actually enjoying this VN. I didn't think I would enjoy it this much, considering I thought it would be more about the main core of it is time travel, but I wasn't expecting for the characters to be so endearing. So, that got me, and it won me over already. So, I'm looking forward to seeing how the story plays out on its own, if anything. So, hope y'all continue to enjoy. Thank you again for the love and support. Let's continue onwards. Alright everyone, welcome back.
迂回にさせたなら
She lowers her head slightly in a bow. Or at least I think it's a bow. She's been looking down all this time, so I can't really tell.
謝るより先に写真を削除してほしいわけだが。
風景撮ってた
Her fingers dance across her phone's keys with impressive speed, exactly the opposite of her annoyingly slow speech pattern.
風景を撮っていた？観光客？
Or is she one of the people who came to see the satellite? In that case, why'd she take a picture of me? She shakes her head without looking at me.
証明自分が今日どこを歩いたか
変なやつだな。
桐生萌か
Is that her name?
名前
Yep. I guess she's introducing herself. That's nice, but I just want her to delete that photo.
聞きたいことがあるいい
それより写真を。
都市伝説秋葉原の知らない
An urban legend? What is she talking about? Don't tell me. There's a brilliant but insane mad scientist said to be lurking in Akihabara? And now that brilliant but insane mad scientist is the target of every assassin in the underworld?
俺はこの町に長く居すぎたのかもしれん。だがそろそろ潮時か。
Akihabara, you weren't such a bad town. I'm glad that...
幻のレトロ PC
レトロ PC？
I like how his voice reverted back to its standard normal speech pattern when he's just speaking to someone he doesn't know. She replies with a nod, or something like a nod.
秋葉原のどこかにあるらしくてそれが
そうか。
Or at least when he's nervous. Nothing about a mad scientist. I'm relieved, but also disappointed. At any rate, this is the first I've heard about a Phantom Retro PC. Unless she's talking about the CTR.
幻のレトロ PC というとキュッパチあたりか？
Is that like a reference to Windows 98? A Japanese PC series sold from the mid-1980s to the mid-1990s. It sold so well that at one point it was called the National Computer. That's the first model that comes to mind. But are 98s really that hard to find? She shakes her head slightly. Or something like a shake.
いいえこれ
She turns her phone toward me. The screen shows an oddly shaped computer. It's hard to tell since the picture's monochrome, but it looks like some kind of PC. It looks kind of familiar.
IBN 5100
An IBN 5100.
ジョン・タイターが手に入れようとした PC か。
Her fingers twitched, I think.
見たことは
ない。名前を知ってるぐらいだ。
Coincidence? No.
これもシュタインズゲートの選択かもしれん。
詳しい人知らない
ダルンならば詳しく知っているかもな。そいつは俺のマイフェイバリットライトアームであるスーパーハッカーでな。MI6 の中枢にすらハッキングできる実力の持ち主なのだ。
MI6's mainframe? The MI6 part is a slight exaggeration. If that ever did happen, Men in Black would break down our door and take us away. But the super hacker part's true. The depth of his computer knowledge is uncanny. Speaking of Daru, I'm supposed to meet him at Mei Queen Nyan Square. I don't have time to stand and chat with some crazy lady I don't know.
では俺は行く。女よ。メディアスクラムもほどほどにな。
Media scrum and moderation. During news stories with high public interest, reporters sometimes latch onto persons of interest, bombarding them with questions, prying into their lives, and even camping outside their houses. These activities are a serious invasion of privacy and can inflict mental and emotional stress on the subject. Ah, that's a media scrum. I try to make a smooth exit, one-liner and everything, but she grabs my sleeve before I can disappear into the crowd.
何をする？
メルアド教えて。
何が狙いだ？
スーパーハッカーの。
I guess she wants to hear Daru's story. It's my fault for mentioning him. Well, I'm meeting up with Daru, so why don't I just take her along? No, wait a second. This could be a devious trap. Maybe she's really a spy sent to kidnap Daru. I'm defenseless without him. My only other ally is Mayuri, whose skills amount to costume design.
断る！今ダルを失うわけにはいかん。
Daru would be absolutely upset with Rintaro right now. Oh, I'm sorry. Hoenn. I slipped past her and started walking faster. I glanced back. She's following me. I pick up the pace, but she's still chasing me.
俺の後ろを歩くな！
Unperturbed, she shows me her phone again. On the screen is the picture of me that she took.
ゲーまだ削除していなかったのか？
教えてくれたら削除する。
この俺を脅すとは。貴様、何者だ？
I attempt to glare her into submission, but her eyes are already lowered. My glare is ineffective.
私は
She hesitates for a second.
アークディライトのバイト。
なんだそれは？
ヘンプロ秋葉原にある。
One of those companies that writes articles for magazines? Is this gloomy lady really fit for that kind of work?
貴様！俺の写真を無断で記事にするつもりだな！
The mad scientist of Akiba unveiled. I can see the headlines now. That's all the organization will need to turn Akiba into a sea of blood. No, I must avoid that gruesome outcome at all costs. I have no choice.
交換条件に乗ろう。
It's just that easy, huh? At any rate, as long as she has that photo, I have no way of knowing how it might be used. I pull up my email address and show it to her. Looking back and forth from my phone to her, she enters my info with terrifying speed. You know, if he was really smart, he could have given her a fake email and then just left.
そうか。この女、能力者か。
I dub her power Shining Finger. Her magical thumb types cursed emails at 255 characters per minute. Whoever receives one dies. Shining Finger, I miss G Gundam. That has to be a reference to G Gundam. She's done typing my address. It took all of 5 seconds.
名前は
Oh, now she wants a name too?
ホーイン京馬。マッドサイエンティストだ。
No, he was more than happy to give up that name though.
どう書くの？
フェニックスの鳳凰に陰、そして凶悪なる真実。
は？
フェニックスの鳳凰に陰、そして凶悪なる真実だ。
I repeat my perfect explanation. This is the origin of my true name. Explaining the in part of Hoenn would take too long, so I left it out. She enters my name with her head tilted to the side.
こう？
なんだこれは、ふざけるな。俺のマナをバカにするつもりか。
Wow. She lowers her head a little more. An apologetic bow, I guess.
ならば携帯を貸せ。俺が入力してやる。
She shakes her head, clutching her phone with both hands as if to protect it from me. Like a spoiled child who can't let go of a toy, she shields it from me with all her might. What does she think I'm gonna do? Her reaction is a little depressing. Anyway, she's obviously not gonna hand her phone over, so I ask her for her address instead. I'll send her a blank mail. She told me her name a few minutes ago, but I forgot it already, so I enter her as Shining Finger. Why am I standing here in the middle of the street? Let's hurry up and send her a blank mail. I don't need to type anything. Just give her my name. I already put her in my contacts, just send the blank email to Shining Finger. Oh, okay. She frowns while looking at her own phone. And then she glances my way. I can feel those eyes clearly saying hurry up. But I'm hesitant. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to give her my true name. But regardless of how long I hesitate, I don't think that she'll let me go until I send her the email. She sure is persistent. Looks like I have no choice but to send the email. We exchange a few words and then I get away from her as fast as I can.
お帰りなさいませ、ご主人様。
I open the door to the Mei Queen Yan Square's maid cafe and two familiar cat ear girls greet me with smiles.
あ、おかりんだ。
One of them is Mayuri, but here she's called Mayushi Nyanyan. Since she works here, I stop by about twice a month. I guess that would make me a regular customer. Actually, I've never been to any other maid cafe.
おかりん、おかえりなさいませ。
After bowing again, Mayuri grasped as if she thought of something. Gasp.
ね
Sorry.
えねえ、おかりん、まゆしは今気づいたんだけどね。おかりんとおかえりって似てるね。
Whatever.
今日もよく来たにゃん。ゆっくりしていってね。
The other maid who came to greet me, Faris Nyanyan, her professional name of course, hits me with her trademark combo attack of cute cat-like gestures. She's Mei Queen Yan Square's most popular maid. Even though she and Mayuri are about the same age, she looks and acts a bit younger.
ダルニャンも来てるにゃん。待ちぼうけしてるにゃん。
Dadu frequents this cafe because he's got a crush on Faris. He often reads her public blog while muttering Faris, you're so cute to himself. He's got it real bad. I keep telling him to choose either 2D or 3D, but he doesn't listen. I also have trouble dealing with this cat girl. She always finds a way to best me.
今日も期間打倒のための極秘会議かにゃ。
ああ、そんなところだ。
フェイリスも混ぜてほしいにゃ。
やめておけ。猫耳メイドが太刀打ちできるほど期間は甘くない。
そんなことないにゃ。フェイリスにはあの非奥義があるのにゃ。きっとお役に立てるにゃ。
何？あの非奥義、ついに会得したのか？
そうにゃ。ギアナ高地での修行に耐え抜き、師匠の死も乗り越えて、フェイリスはついに手に入れたのにゃ。
I like how she just so happily goes along with his, like, his, what do you call it, Chinubiya ways. What mentor? Faris knows my true name, Hoho and Kiyoma. I've also told her about the organization. And now she's more into it than I am. She's always the one to bring up the subject whenever we meet. By the way, this is the first time I've heard of this secret technique or whatever it is.
だから今日も約束通りフェイリスも精霊会議に参加させてほしいにゃ。
Ugh, she's not letting it go. It'll take 30 minutes if I play along with her.
お前、サンクチュアリに行くというのか？ダメだ。いくら非奥義を得得したとはいえ、あの場所はお前にはまだ早すぎる。
Oh, she's good. Since when do you have a brother? And what the hell is this spirit conference anyway? Ferris looks at me with actual tears in her eyes. I falter, even though I know it's just one of her cutesy acts. Whenever I talk with her, I run out of comebacks, which is really unusual for me. And then she takes the initiative, leaving me with nothing to do but listen to her spout delusions. I mean, come on, you can only take it so far. There's a very clear difference between her stories and mine. As anyone can see, I speak nothing but the truth, while Ferris has only delusions and a made-up backstory. I always have to play along. That's why I feel like I can never best her.
なんかわからないけど、マユシーもサンクチュアリっていうところに行きたいな。
Great, now look who's joined in. It's just gonna get worse from here. I have to end this conversation now.
来なくていい。この話はもう終わりだ。
今日まだけずるいにゃ。そうだよ。マユシーもフェリスちゃんもダメなんてね。オカリンは冷たいと思うのです。
フェリスとは誰だ？
Who's Ferris?
フェリスちゃんはフェリスちゃんだよ。ねえ。
Mayuri and Ferris look at each other and smile. Is she talking about this Ferris? Is that her real name? Have I mistaken all this time? Have I been mistaken all this time? That's a disturbing thought.
あのね、マユシーは言いにくいからフェリスちゃんって短くしてるんだ。
なんだ、そういうことか。
なんだか女学院みたいで、それも悪くないにゃ。
Okay then, moving on.
いいからさっさと案内してくれ。俺はいつまでここに立っていればいいんだ。
ごめんなさいにゃ。ご主人様、ご案内にゃ。マユシ、ご案内よろしくにゃんにゃ。任せてにゃんにゃ。
If you hadn't noticed, the cat-eared maids here at May Queen plus Nyan Square are required to add cat sounds, nyas nyans, to their words with some frequency. Mayuri takes my hand and leads me inside. Apparently, Mayushi Nyanyan is the only one who leads customers by the hand like this. It probably comes naturally to her. She doesn't even realize the effect it has on her customers, and that's why she's second to Ferris in popularity at this maid cafe. She guides me to Daru's table. The tables are about 60% full. Among Akiba's maid cafes, May Queen Nyan Square popularity is solid, but not booming. Considering what Ferris and the others are wearing, it's more like a cosplay cafe than a maid cafe. Furthermore, the cat ears in the Nyan Nyan dialect make it less accessible to low-level otaku and first-timers. On the other hand, those cat ears are a topic of heated debate among die-hard maid cafe fans. Maids don't have cat ears. Cat ears plus maid equals twice the moe. These two viewpoints clash. This place is one of the older maids cafes in Akihabara, but it doesn't get much media exposure. Maybe that's what makes it more comfortable than most. At least, that's what Daru says. He talks about this stuff so much that it's been burned into my synapses.
ダルくん、オカリンが来たにゃ。
遅すぎでしょマジで。
Daru sits in front of me but doesn't look my way. He looks upset for some reason.
それで今フェイリスタンと何を話していたか詳しく。
Oh, of course he's mad about that.
聞きたいのか？どうせ誰には理解できない話だと思うが。
Hell, even I didn't get most of it.
ああ、そっち系の話か。フェイリスタンとオカリンの会話は普通のオタじゃついていけない領域に達してるよな。オーラみたいなものが出てるっつうの？
I figured most otaku would understand their conversation.
二人だけの固有結界張りやがって許さない。絶対にだ。
Love the Fate Stay Night reference.
フェリスちゃんもオカリンのこと気に入ってるみたいだにゃ。お店の子、お店に来るご主人様たちみんな含めてフェリスちゃんのお話についていけるのはね、 オカリンだけだもんにゃ。
I'm not even close to keeping up with her.
そんなオカリンに嫉妬。なんという勝ち組。
嘘で塗り固めた女になど興味はない。
The irony.
今日のお前が言うなすれはここですか。
See?
黙れ浮気野郎めが。二次元の嫁が泣いているぞ。
ぐはー、痛いところ疲れたっす。
Dadu theatrically grabs his chest and falls onto the table. I sip Wow, sorry. I sip from one of the glasses of water that Mayuri brought to our table.
んで、ご主人様、ご注文はお決まりですかにゃ。
オムライス、それとホットコーヒー、ブラックで。
かしこまりましにゃんにゃん。
After taking my order, Mayuri finds her way toward the counter as she's swimming between the rows of tables. I hope she doesn't trip.
で、僕になんか用事だった？
Dadu asks without getting up from the table. That's right. In my confrontations with Shining Finger and Cat Girl, I almost forgot my original objective.
あと1時間ぐらいしたらラボに行くつもりだったんだけど。
内密で緊急の話があるのだ。
I lean on the table and scan the area without moving my head.
ジョン・タイターは知っているよな。
ジョン・タイター？誰？
アメリカに10年ほど前に現れた自称未来人だ。お前とは以前こいつの話題をしたはずだぞ。
またオカリンのいつもの設定？
設定とか言うな。俺が話すことは全て真実だ。
はあ、めんどくせえ。じゃあ付き合ってやるけどさ。
The amount of range Rentaro has is incredible. From his regular voice to the Hohoin persona he always plays along with, or he believes to be true.
そのタイターってやつが未来人だっていうソースは？
待て、なんでそんな初耳のような言い方をする？
事実初耳だから。
忘れたわけではなく？
自信はないけど。
日本でもそいつに関する本が出ている。
その本を見せてくれたら思い出せるかも。
本当に何も知らないのか？
I'm fairly certain now that he's in a different reality from his original one, which is why almost everything he believes his friends to know, they don't. And the satellite being in the building instead of being on top of it is the situation they're currently in.
人の記憶力なんて結構曖昧なもんしょ。デジタルと違ってさ。
Or maybe a parallel universe. Either way. This is wrong. I remember talking to Daru about John Titor back in high school. It was only idle talk, so it's possible that Daru forgot about it. Daru is quite the internet addict, but the internet lets you choose what information you want to see. There's no guarantee Daru looked up info on John Titor. If he had, I doubt we would have forgotten so completely. Is it my memories are mistaken, or everyone else's?
だったら IBN5100 については？
へえ、オカリンがそんな PC を知ってるなんてね。やるじゃん。
知っているんだな。
IBN が1975年に発売したモデルっしょ。
Right, that's what John Titor said on that channel. He traveled to 1975 first, obtained an IBM 5100, then leaped to 98.
どんな PC なんだ？
値段高すぎの PC だな。黎明期だったからすげえ高くて個人には手が出せなかったらしい。 IBM の独自技術が詰まったその当時にしては結構優秀な PC だったんだけどね。 IBM は6年後の1981年に IBM-PC っていう大ヒットシリーズを発売してて、そっちの方が有名なわけ。つうか僕も IBM5100 の知識はネットのウィキを見たことがあるぐらいだぞ。
それが現在の秋葉にあるという都市伝説を聞いたことは？
おうおう、あるある。1ヶ月前ぐらいにネットで話題になったな。で、その噂を聞きつけたアットちゃんの有志が秋葉中のショップを探して回ったんだよ。フレパラのフレンドにゲジネって人がいるんだけど、その人が中心になってね。
I don't know Free Pada, so let me check that out. Fictional, a popular SNS social networking service website. Social networking services, also known as social networks, are community-oriented websites that come in a variety of formats such as registration-based, invite-only, and more. Websites such as these are designed to facilitate easy communication between users. Oh, okay, so got you.
あの疾風陣雷のナイトハルトまで出張ってきたらしいけど、結局見つからなかったんだって。
じゃあ都市伝説はデマだったということか？
さあ知らねえ。秋葉にはアンダーグラウンドなショップがたくさんあるし、案外どっかの怪しいショップにひょっこり転がっててもおかしくないんじゃね？
ふむ、なるほど。
My phone suddenly starts vibrating. It stops after about 3 seconds. Looks like I got mail. It's from Shining Finger. Okabe-san, I mailed you as soon as I could. My name is Kiryu Moeka. I'm a 20-year-old freelance editor. I believe I mentioned I work part-time at Arc Rewrite. Sorry for taking your picture. It wasn't on purpose. I needed some shots for Akihabara for work, and you just happened to be in one. Actually, to tell you the truth, I was hoping to sneak some shots of the satellite. By the way, the picture I took was just a test, not the final shot. That's why I was using my phone. Even if you hadn't begged me to delete it, I wouldn't have posted it, so don't worry. Anyway, I should get to the point. I'm really sorry for asking like this, Okabe-kun, but it would be super great if you could ask your friend, the super hacker, about the IBM 5100. I don't really know anything about computers, especially old computers. All I have to go on is that picture I showed you. I'll attach the image. Be absolutely positively sure to reply, okay? I'll be waiting. And if you could, I'd be super happy if you gave me your super hacker friend's email address. I'll mail you again. It's okay to mail you again, right? Of course it is. Bye, Moeka. That's the longest text yet. Oh, come on. What's with this mail? Disregarding the weird timing. Is this really the gloomy, unsociable woman I met in front of Radicon? She's like a completely different person in this email. Does she have a split personality or something? Well, I got some info about the IBM 5100, so I guess I should give her a reply. But if I send an immediate reply to a woman I just met, won't I come off as clingy and desperate? I, Ho, and Kiyoma will not be taken lightly. This is my chance to make her understand which one of us is the superior human being. And above all, I have yet to ascertain if she can be trusted. She might start harassing me if I reply the wrong way. And besides, she hasn't proven that she's not working for the organization. Nonetheless, it couldn't hurt to tell her what I learned from Daru. To discourage her, of course. Mwahaha. Let's ignore it. This is out of kindness.
待たせたな、ダル。それで一つだけ確認したいんだが。
I scanned the area with my eyes once more, then I leaned in close.
IBN 5100は世界滅亡の引き金になるアイテムなんだな。
なんでだよ。引き金にはならないし、世界滅亡もしないっつうの。
にゃに？世界滅亡しちゃうのかにゃ？
Ferris brings my omelet rice. She's doing her cat-like gestures while keeping her tray balanced on one hand. True feline agility. Despite her nyan-nyan nonsense, Ferris is a consummate professional.
ご主人様、お待たせしましたにゃんにゃん。オムライスにゃん。
The cat girl puts the omelet rice on the table and then takes a bottle of ketchup from her apron pocket. She uses it to write "The world is doomed" in red letters upon the omelet's blank yellow canvas.
世界滅亡前にどうぞ召し上がれ。
Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here for today. Thank you all for watching. I actually like this Ferris character. She's pretty funny and she actually goes along with Ho-Ho-in's little backstory, if you will, and it's just funny all the way through. And also, I like the other character, Moeka. I think she may actually have a connection to his alternate reality, what you call, transfer. Wow. But for anything else, guys, we'll continue on in the next one. So thank you all for watching.